We're here for the 2014 MIAA Virtual Media Day with Washburn head soccer coach Tim Collins. Coach, why don't you just go ahead and tell us a little bit about your expectations for this season and some of the things you need to improve on from last year's 9-9 record.
Well, obviously you touched on it right there, improving on the 9-9 record. We made it to the conference semifinals, and this year the expectation is we go beyond that. We are above 500. The schedule in our conference has changed a little bit. We've moved to a pod format. We're in the same pods with some geographically local programs, and we know that we need to do well within our pods, and we all play twice. And then we need to be able to go on the road and take care of business in a couple of tough arenas to be able to achieve our objective. But I'm really confident with the players that we have, the staff that we've put together, and we're 8 days into it. We're minimum a week and a half ahead of where we were last year.
Go ahead and talk about some of the things you're going to want to, both as a team and individually, that you're going to want to use to improve on last year's record.
Well, our number one focus has got to be possession. We've got to hang on to the ball as we're going through the thirds of the field, through the lines, in order to be able to maintain possession. The second thing is so we've got to maintain possession through thirds of the field. We've got to hang on to the ball to not allow the opponents to have opportunities on goal. We've really improved over the last 3 years on our stats as far as shots, shot percentage. What we need to do is, in order to be one of the top 4 programs in the conference, we've got to hang on to the ball, we've got to attack in a sophisticated and quick manner, and then be able to absorb any counterattack, any attack that the opposition has, and go from there.
You said you've already had about 8 practices, 9 or 10 by the time this shows. What do you think, who's really stood out for you in the first week or so of practice?
I have to tell you, our seniors, Tori Fuglister, a lot of competition, more so than ever before in the history of our program. We have 4 goalkeepers. Tori's just head and shoulders above and has done well, has taken charge and is now a leader amongst those 4 goalkeepers. And the next one is Jenna Cunningham. You have to add Valerie Harms to that mix. Those 2 defenders are, they have big shoulders to fall back on. Big shoes to fill because we lost our entire starting back line, and Valerie comes in with a little bit of experience. She's had a wonderful summer, trained really hard, and has become a leader. Jenna, who's coming back from ankle surgery a 1.5 years ago, she has just worked so hard during the course of the summer. The fittest she's ever been, and it's awesome that in her senior year she's going to step up, be a leader, be a starter. And the last one is Whitney Skinner, who going into her senior year, had some stats, and she also has worked very hard during the course of the summer. Came in, just really wowed us on the fitness test, and has stepped forward and grabbed a starting role. The 4 of them has set the tone also for the season. They brought the team together and said, hey, this is what we want to be, this is who we want to be, this is what we want to accomplish. And that leadership, that's just going to take us towards our objectives.
Very good. Anything else you'd like to add? You did mention that you have some staff changes. Anything there you think that Emma's going to bring to the program?
Well, I think definitely Emma, Brady Drain, Adebayo, the Nigerian that played football here, and then Colin is our one returning staff member. Emma is just fantastic. She has brought a level of expectation that is higher than what we've seen in the past. And the second thing, she's so exuberant, so energetic, and just goes 110 miles an hour. The girls love her. She, even when they're held accountable, they just feed off of that energy. And it took a couple of days for it to settle in, and then Wednesday night in training, it was like somebody flipped a switch. All of a sudden, everybody's at a level higher communication-wise, at a level higher as far as intensity goes. really impressed with what she brings to our program. And then as far as newcomers, Sarah Taylor just has wowed us. Sarah Specht is a returner, and she's another one that spent a lot of hard hours in the course of the summer, and she came in extra fit and is translating into her game on the field.
All right, very good. Thanks for everything, and best of luck this season.
Thank you, Gene.